Assalamualaikum and greetings, children. We're moving to the new topic, which is street food. Before we read through this page, let's look at some words that you need to know. The first one, yogurt. 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 It's good to eat yogurt. Jam. 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 If you look at the date there, this one, it's expired already. Let's move to the new picture. Soup. 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 Noodles. 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 Right. Let's read. Let's look at the first one. Enlarge it. Okay. Right. Number one. Cheeseburgers come from the US. They are made with cheese in bread. They are very good. Let's look at the second picture. Souvlaki comes from Greece. It's made with vegetables in pita bread. Sometimes there's yogurt in it and chips too. The third picture. Noodles come from China. You can have noodles with meat and vegetables. You can also have them in soup. They're yummy. The last picture, picture number 4. Crepes come from France. They're like thin pancakes. French people eat crepes with cheese. There are also sweet crepes with jam or chocolate. Right. Let's go through what we have read. Okay. So, cheeseburgers come from the US. Okay. They're made with cheese in bread. They're made with cheese in bread. They're very good. Right. Let's look at the next one. Souvlaki come from Greece. Okay, souvlaki comes from Greece. It's made with vegetables in pita bread. Sometimes there's yogurt in it and chips too. Noodles come from China. So noodles come from China. You can have noodles with meat and vegetables. You can also have them in soup. Right. They're yummy. Crepes come from France. Crepes comes from France. They're like thin pancakes. But it's not. French people eat crepes with cheese. There are also sweet crepes. With jam or chocolate. Nice. We've been through all of the food already. So if you look here, this one is on page 59. Okay. The first sentence here. Souvlaki comes from Greece. Okay. And the second sentence, Noodles come from China, right? If you notice here, these two words have the same verb, but the verb on the first sentence have s here, while the second sentence have no s. That is because the subject here is singular. When the subject is singular here, yes, when the subject is singular, sorry for the handwriting, the verb you must put s. The verb here you must put s, right? While if the subject here is plural, in plural form, so the verb here should not have s, no s. Okay, right? Understand, huh? I hope so. May I repeat it again? If the subject is singular, the verb you should put s behind it. As for subjects which is plural, like here noodles, so the verb you don't have to put s. Okay, I hope that is clear. Right, so let's look at activity 2, which is we read the instruction. Where does it come from? Where does the food come from? Read activity 1 and write. So we need to read activity 1 again. So number 1 is souvlaki. Okay, so we read about souvlaki. So if you look here, souvlaki, oops, wrong pen. Where is it? Souvlaki comes from Greece. So the answer here should be Greece. Okay, G is capital letter, because this is proper noun, Greece, and you should write better than me. It's right. Let's look at number 2. Number 2 is, what is it? Number 2 is crabs, isn't it? Number 2 is crabs. So where do crabs come from? Okay, here it mentioned crabs come from France. So you have to write France at number 2. Okay, France. Remember, capital letter, proper noun, France. Okay. This one is very easy, isn't it? Only 2 letters. Cheeseburger. So where do cheeseburger come from? Oh, sorry, wrong again. What's wrong with me today? Right. Cheeseburgers comes from the US. US stands for United States of America. Okay? Right. So you should write US, both capital letter. Use capital letter for both, US. Okay? Right, the last one. Noodles. Noodles come from China. So you have to write there, China. Right. Capital letter, don't forget that. Proper noun, China. Right. Now we have gone through that. There are some more exercises that we need to do. Right. We need to practice. Right. Let's look here. Let's look at number 1. Okay. Number 1. Where do cheeseburgers come from? Okay, remember, where do cheeseburgers come from? You see, no S. So they come from the US. Remember, both capital letter. Right, sorry for the handwriting again. Right, let's look at number 2. Where does souvlaki come from? Where does souvlaki come from? Why no S here? Because the S is already here. Where does souvlaki come from? It comes, this one you have to put S. It comes, it comes from where? This is souvlaki, isn't it? So it comes from Greece. Oh, the handwriting is getting worse. Right. Let's look at number 3. Where do noodles come from? Noodles. They come from China. Right. Okay. And then the last one, number 4. Where do crabs come from? Got it here, isn't it? Where do crabs come from? They come from France, capital letter. Right. I'm very sorry for the handwriting, but nothing that I can do. Right, it's hard to write on the glass. Right, so we have gone through this. Now it's time for you to do the exercise. The first exercise here, let's read the instruction. Find and circle, then write. So you have to find the food in this table. Okay, right, if you found it, you circle it like that. Okay, or you can color it, okay, and then you have to write it at the blanks here, at all the blanks here. Okay, right, that is the first exercise that you have to do. Okay, the second exercise, you have to read and match. You have to read and match. So you read through, and then you match which one. This one, no? This one we don't know. Okay, you have to find the answer. If you still don't know, you have to look through the passage again. You have to look at your book again. Or you can replay this video, but it's better to read the book. Okay, so I guess that's it for our lesson today. I hope you all the best. So take care and goodbye.
And the spectrum of amazing